Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you being here and participating in our VetNet, which is Celebrate with Purpose, Holidays in July Military-Owned Shopping Guide. I'm Linda Nellis. I'm the Alumni Service and Engagement Coordinator at the Daniello Institute for Veterans and Military Families. Today's session is really all about empowering you to learn how to promote your business, shop with intention, and create meaningful impact in your communities. So hopefully you'll gain some valuable insights into our military-owned buying guide, and you're going to hear some more firsthand experience from our program manager, Jim Yeager. And we're excited to hear from Jim. He is the program manager for entrepreneurship and small business at the IVMF. And after Jim speaks, we will leave plenty of time for you to ask any questions. And we'll also be sending out a recording of the VetNet this afternoon. So Jim, I'll go ahead and hand it over to you.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Linda. Appreciate the introduction. Welcome, Nicole, familiar face. Good to see you again. Hi there. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. Let me get some things configured here. Okay. So again, welcome, everybody. My name is Jim. I have the extreme pleasure of working with some amazing military-connected businesses on a daily basis, and I welcome the opportunity to do that on a daily basis. All right, so today we're going to talk about our Buy Military Shopping Guide, which was created to showcase the incredible businesses owned by veterans, military spouses, and other military-connected individuals. I want to pause, though, for a second to just clarify one item from the start to ensure that it's not misunderstood. Throughout today's session, I will say veteran-owned business, but I want to be sure to include and make sure that it's clear to everybody that is, when I say that, I also mean military spouses and those military connected individuals. So not to exclude anybody, it's just a habit of mine. I'll say veteran-owned business. I want to include all of those who are military affiliated. So just want to clarify that. We've been especially excited about this guide over the past 18 months or so, mostly because it is vastly expanded, primarily as a result of our acquisition of the Bunker Labs programs in early 2024, which has made it more robust and diverse than ever. We've seen a 60% growth over that period, which is we're really excited about that. Some people like to think about celebrating Christmas in July and begin thinking about their holiday gift giving around this time of the year. So I'm thrilled to showcase how this tool can support that. It supports our military connected entrepreneurs and how you can use it, whether you're a consumer, whether you're a business owner or a community advocate. So here at the IVMF, entrepreneurship is our core pillar. Our goal is to empower veterans and their families through business ownership throughout their entire business journey. Our portfolio includes 18 different programs, resources, and various events throughout the year to help you along in your business journey. Whether you want a program that's in person that you can sit side by side with your fellow entrepreneurs, or if you're looking for something that's more hybrid, that will and remote, that will fit into your crazy schedule, because let's face it, many businesses do start off as a side hustle and grow from there. But we all have crazy things going on in our lives. So life happens, and we have a program that can fit your needs. Since 2011, we've been supporting entrepreneurship in a big way. We've trained over 200,000 military service members, military spouses, and veterans, making us one of, if not the largest provider of entrepreneurship training for veterans in this country. Again, from ideation all the way through acceleration and growth, IVMF offers programs at every stage of business development. This includes some of our flagship offerings like the EBV, which stands for Entrepreneurship Bootcamp for Veterans, or EBVF, which is Entrepreneurship Bootcamp for veteran families, our VWISE program, which is Veteran Women Igniting the Spirit of Entrepreneurship, as well as Strive and Roots to Business programs. We also offer support through ongoing growth with our Veteran Edge program, the Ignite program, and our CEO Circle programs. As mentioned, we have a proven track record of high startup and sustainability rates. In fact, our research team has discovered that veterans are more likely to outperform their non-veteran peers when it comes to successful entrepreneurship ventures. If you're an alum already, remember you're always part of our IBMF family. We are here for the long haul to help support you throughout your entire entrepreneurship journey. So beyond training, we provide access to alumni networks and initiatives like our Coalition of Veteran-Owned Businesses, also known as CVOB, and our Center of Excellence of Veteran Entrepreneurship, the COE. These platforms provide opportunities to connect you with business resources, with funding opportunities, and with other fellow alumni. Along with our other programs, some of our corporate partners offer, or some of our resource partners who we work alongside of within the veterans entrepreneurship ecosystem. This shopping guide ties into this mission by creating visibility, creating sales opportunities for our alumni and our broader military connected business community. The guide is an extension of these services meant to help you market, help you sell, and to help you scale your business. So let's get into the guide itself. I think I went too far. Here we go. Visiting ibmfsyracuse.edu by military owned. That URL is across the bottom of your screen right now. You'll land on a page that looks like this. This guide is organized by various categories such as apparel, self-care, food products, coffee. We also have a section that lists various services that our VOBs, veteran-owned businesses, offer. I think sometimes our minds are programmed to automatically think about products when we think about gift giving. But I want to be sure to highlight that there are many, many professional services that our VOBs offer that also make great gifts. Here's the real value proposition today that I'm going to leak out to you of adding your business to our military shopping guide. We'll often receive requests from our corporate partners who ask us, hey, could you share a veteran-owned graphic designer who can work on a new campaign? Or maybe the next request comes across my desk might be asking me for one of our corporate partners is looking for some gifts to purchase for an upcoming event. Maybe they're having a speaker series and they need to get their speaker a gift. Maybe they have an upcoming gala, or doing a rewards program for maybe their star performers over the past quarter. They'll often want to buy those products or services from veteran-owned businesses, and we provide them with those connections and say, hey, take a look at these couple businesses, and maybe you can choose one from there. Let's jump into the next slide here. So again, this is a year-round opportunity. Reminder that this guide is not just for the holidays. It is a year-round resource. Consumers, corporations, and even our program staff, us here at the IVMF, we use it regularly to make purchasing decisions. We'll often buy from these businesses when we put on our own events, or we have a speaker that we need to provide a gift for or say thank you for. So we love the fact that we get to get our hands on some of these products as well and get to try them out, and then we buy them. We have them many of us have them in our homes. True testament to the great quality that these VOBs are providing with these products. So again, whether you're looking for unique products or services, anything from coffee to candles to home cleaning or some consulting services, this guide has a little bit of everything and a lot of some other things. As mentioned, coffee, barbecue sauces, spices, all sorts of different things. It has something for everybody. At the top center of this slide, you will see that there's a breakdown of our services versus products that are within the guide at this time. And then in the top right, we have a breakdown of the services versus products. And you can see, hopefully, Linda. Oh, wait, let me slide this over. Oh, so sorry. I didn't realize that was on the screen. Okay. So there's the top right corner graph, breakdown of the services that are listed in our guide. Lots of professional services being listed here and offered. So be sure to check those out. Whether you're selling candles, coffee, coaching, financial consulting, there's a place for your business here. Plenty and plenty of high quality products available. As I said, there's something for everybody here in this guide, and I really encourage you to check out those services. Right. So from that page, the previous page we were just looking at, you select so how to get on the guide. You select whether you have a product to offer, or you have services to offer. A couple key points about the guide to mention. It's a little secret, another secret here to leak out to you. It's completely free to join. Now, remember that free doesn't always mean that there's no value. So just a few minutes ago, I shared with you what the real value proposition was for being listed on this guide. Excuse me. Free does not mean no value. There's extreme value in being on this guide, and we want to get all of you listed. You do not need to be an IVMF alum of one of our programs to be listed on this guide. However, you must be verified as a military connected business. So whether that's, it's a business that's registered as a veteran-owned business or a military spouse-owned business, we need to show that sort of connected to the military community. Once you select your type of business on this page, you'll be prompted to complete just a short form, include some basic things like your business name, your contact information, how we can get in touch with your business, a category for your product or services, your website, and then just a brief description of your product or services. And just a short, it usually takes a day or two. If it's over a weekend, it might take a few more, but then your product or service will be listed out on the IVMF website. Here's a look at just at the product page. You can see that any shopper can easily navigate based on their interest. As previously mentioned, this is available all year long on our website, not just leading up to and through the holiday season. Excuse me. So help us spread the word. Share this guide with your networks. If you choose to be listed, if you're already listed, promote your inclusion on our guide on your social media out to your customers that can drive that more traffic out to our site. You can use the free promotional graphics that we provide. That once you get joined onto the guide, will be provided to you. Once listed in a shopping guide, your business will appear on a page like this one underneath the designated category. Excuse me. You may be thinking, is my business really prepared to deliver on all of these new orders that I may be getting from being listed in a shopping guide? Well, we have you covered with some resources that you can leverage on our website that we have developed. So the primary resource that we have available to answer that question for you is our procurement readiness initiative, as seen here on the screen. Not only do we have an awesome marketing and social media team, but let me tell you about the research and evaluation team we have here. They are definitely some of the best in the business and have curated and published some outstanding resources for this ecosystem to leverage. They're always exploring and researching for new ways to study and support this community. These resources help entrepreneurs become procurement ready, realize opportunities within the private supply chain. Entrepreneurs can also learn how to strengthen their own supply chain and set themselves up for success when meeting with procurement agents in the future. Ultimately, our goal is to work together to elevate veteran and military spouse-owned businesses, one purchase at a time, one business at a time, one entrepreneur at a time. So here are a few examples of some of the VOBs that you may see in the guide. One of them on this page may or may not be listed on this call today, but as mentioned, there's a wide variety of businesses listed in the guide, and we're continuously striving to grow that number. Excuse me. Maybe you could use some of these products in your own home. Maybe they'd make a great donation for a local community event. But we're just really asking you to consider how you can help somebody else with these amazing gifts and or services the next time you're considering buying. Um, I also just wanted to make a quick mention. Oops, so sorry. Wanted to make a quick mention. We recently published a blog post that shares some reasons as to why buying from VOBs should be a national priority. You can check that out on the IBMF blog page after the webinar today. So I want to talk about some upcoming events that we have coming up that we are supporting and putting on. In the top left there, we have our Mission to Marketplace event that's coming up at the end of September in San Diego, California. This event is powered by Amazon. It's focused on providing military and veteran, military spouse and veteran-owned businesses with the opportunity to learn from, network with various subject matter experts, providing various entrepreneurship resources. There will be representatives from Fortune 500 companies and many fellow entrepreneurs there in the room during that event. Excuse me. And then another event that we have coming up after that one is at the end of October. This one is sponsored by Fiserv, focused on providing, again, veteran and military-owned businesses in the Hampton Roads, Virginia area with the opportunity to learn from, network with subject matter experts, Fortune 500 companies, and fellow entrepreneurs. We'll wrap up that day with a networking happy hour and a resource showcase fair at the end of the day. And lastly, save the date. This is our big Veteran Edge conference that happens annually in Dallas, Texas. This is where our incredibly successful business owners and alumni will come together for 3 days of in-person learning and networking. This is really a fantastic opportunity to meet some of those corporate partners, some other successful veteran-owned businesses, and even some procurement buyers. You'll have the opportunity to connect with those corporate partners. You'll get to hear from some of our incredible alumni who have been there, who have done that, who have fought their way to success. And so maybe you'll have the opportunity to get some best practices from them. They'll probably have some great stories about mistakes that they have made. Maybe they refer to them as missed takes rather than mistakes, or they may call them a learning opportunity. But maybe they'll share with you what they may do differently along their business journey. So you get that opportunity to rub elbows with those folks, talk to them, ask them, build some new, build your network, maybe acquire yourself a nice mentor who works in a similar space as you, but really a great opportunity to meet with over 400 fellow veteran-owned businesses and military spouses, as well as our partners in the veteran entrepreneurship ecosystem. We'd love to see you there. Hopefully you can make it. And that is my last slide for today. Thank you for attention, and I will throw it back over to you, Linda.
Thank you so much, Jim. That was really awesome and so informative. Really, really appreciate your time and doing that today. If you have any questions, please just go ahead and post them in the chat. Otherwise, I did have a few submitted questions that I'll go ahead and ask in the meantime. So first of all, Jim, what would you say the key benefits for veteran-owned businesses that choose to be featured in the military-owned buying guide?
Sure. I think I'll just refer back to what I mentioned during the presentation. We get asked on a regular basis, probably once a week. It comes across my desk that like, hey, find me some veteran-owned businesses that do X or produce or sell Y. And we share those with our corporate partners on the regular. And so yes, it's an advantage of being listed on the guide. It's another place to advertise your business. But know that also on the back end, like we're pushing those businesses out. Sometimes it'll be a geographical ask. I need send me some veteran-owned businesses that are in Dallas, as an example, and we'll share all of those that we know are in that Dallas area, and share that with them, and whatever it is that whatever initiative it is that they are working on, we'll share that with them, and they will reach out as appropriately.
Awesome. Thank you, Jen. Just a couple of others. Would you say there are specific categories or types of products that are especially popular among military-owned businesses?
Yes, there are quite a few that are really popular. Lots of coffee, a lot of veteran-owned coffee businesses out there. There are quite a number of barbecue sauces and spices um, that we have a lot of our veteran-owned businesses in. And then, as we looked at earlier, I'm trying to get back to that slide, but um, lots of professional services. So these are everything from house cleaning to attorneys to photography services to consulting, et cetera, et cetera. There are quite a few, quite a number there.
Great. I know I've used it many times for Christmas shopping. So there are some amazing products. And then the last question that I had submitted, will the guide be updated regularly? And how can businesses apply to be included in future editions?
Great question. Yes, the guide is updated on a regular basis, weekly, daily. Those are added, as I mentioned, as they come in. Again, sometimes it does take a day or two extra because we have to reach back out to just verify the military affiliation. But if that's very apparent, from the initial application, like we can go ahead and get that posted. Remind me of the second part of the question. I'm sorry.
Just how to apply for
Oh,
future editions.
yeah, absolutely. Let me get to the slide. We'll get back to that. There's the URL at the bottom of your screen there, ivmf.syracuse.edu/by hyphen military hyphen owned. Um, Very simple. You can easily just do a Google search and for something like IVMF shopping guide. It pulls up very easily that way. So check it out. Get your business listed there. There's even a place where you can share the shopping guide with a fellow veteran-owned business that you may know of who should be considering to join the guide as well.
Okay, great. And I did post that link in the chat, so hopefully that will be easy. So that's really all I had. If you guys don't have any other questions, we'll give you some time back and hope this was helpful. If you do think of something later on, please feel free to reach out, and I will be sending out a follow-up email this afternoon with a link to the recording. So again, thank you so much, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your summer. Take care.
Thanks all.